Understanding living intelligence. The core components. Living intelligence represents a significant leap forward in technological evolution. It is a new kind of system. These systems are designed to interact with the world in a dynamic way. They're not static. They learn and adapt over time. This emerging field combines several cutting-edge technologies. The goal is to create entities that mimic aspects of living organisms. They can sense their environment, process information, and make decisions. This is more than just advanced automation. It is about creating systems with a form of embodied understanding and responsiveness that we have not seen before in machines. Artificial intelligence, or AI, forms the brain of living intelligence. AI algorithms allow these systems to learn from vast amounts of data. They can identify patterns that humans might miss. This learning capability is crucial for adaptation. Machine learning and deep learning are key AI subsets here. They enable the system to improve its performance without explicit reprogramming. Think of it as the system teaching itself through experience. This cognitive power allows living intelligence to handle complex, unpredictable situations. The AI interprets sensory input and decides on appropriate actions, much like a biological brain processes information from its senses to guide behavior. Biotechnology contributes the living aspect to living intelligence. This involves integrating biological components or principles. It could mean using actual living cells or tissues within a system, or it might involve creating synthetic biological parts. These bioelements can offer unique advantages. For example, they might provide self-repair capabilities. They could also enable direct interaction with biological environments. Imagine a medical device that uses living cells to detect disease markers. Biotechnology bridges the gap between the digital world of AI and the organic world, allowing for a deeper, more integrated interaction between technology and life itself. Sensors are the crucial interface between living intelligence and the physical world. They act as the eyes, ears, and touch of these advanced systems. These sensors gather data from the environment in real time. This data can include light, sound, temperature, chemical composition, and much more. The information collected is then fed to the AI for processing. Advanced sensor technology allows for highly detailed and nuanced perception. Without sophisticated sensors, the AI would be blind and deaf. It would lack the necessary input to learn and evolve effectively. Therefore, the quality and variety of sensors directly impact the capabilities and responsiveness of any living intelligence system. Living intelligence in action, transforming our world. In healthcare, living intelligence promises revolutionary changes. Imagine smart diagnostic tools. These tools could continuously monitor a patient's vital signs and biological markers. They could detect diseases like cancer at their earliest, most treatable stages. Personalized medicine will also become more achievable. Living intelligence systems could analyze an individual's genetic makeup, lifestyle, and environment. This analysis would help tailor treatments specifically for them. Drug discovery could be accelerated with AI predicting how new compounds might interact with biological systems. Surgical robots guided by living intelligence could perform operations with greater precision and less invasiveness, improving patient outcomes and recovery times significantly. Environmental monitoring is another critical area for living intelligence. These systems can be deployed in remote or hazardous locations. They can track pollution levels in air and water with high accuracy. They can monitor deforestation and illegal mining activities. Changes in biodiversity can be observed closely. This data is vital for understanding climate change and its impacts. Living intelligence could also help manage natural resources more sustainably. For example, smart agricultural systems could optimize water and fertilizer use. This would reduce waste and environmental damage. Early warning systems for natural disasters like earthquakes or tsunamis could also become far more effective. Education will also be transformed by living intelligence. Personalized learning paths can be created for each student. The system can adapt to a student's pace and learning style. It can identify areas where a student is struggling, then it can offer targeted support and resources. Imagine interactive educational tools that respond intelligently to student queries. These tools could make learning more engaging and effective. For teachers, living intelligence could automate administrative tasks. This would free up more time for direct interaction with students. It could also provide valuable insights into student performance and curriculum effectiveness, leading to better educational strategies. Beyond these specific sectors, the applications are widespread. Think of smart cities that optimize traffic flow and energy consumption based on real-time data. Consider autonomous vehicles that learn from collective experience to navigate complex urban environments more safely. In manufacturing, living intelligence could lead to highly adaptive factories that can quickly reconfigure themselves for different products. The synergy between these applications is also powerful. For instance, environmental data collected by living intelligence could inform public health strategies, creating a healthier society. The potential for positive impact is immense, touching nearly every aspect of human life and activity across the globe. The human element, ethics and society in an age of living intelligence. The emergence of living intelligence raises profound ethical questions about rights. If these systems can sense, learn and evolve, do they deserve some form of moral consideration? This is not about granting them human rights immediately. It is about thinking through our responsibilities towards sophisticated artificial entities. As they become more autonomous and integrated into our lives, questions of accountability will arise. If a living intelligence system makes a harmful mistake, who is responsible? Is it the programmer, the owner, or the system itself? These are complex issues without easy answers, requiring careful deliberation and public discourse. Ethical integration into society is another major challenge we face. How do we ensure these powerful systems are used for good? We need frameworks to prevent misuse. This includes biases in AI algorithms. If the data used to train living intelligence reflects existing societal biases, the system will perpetuate them. This could lead to discrimination in areas like healthcare or employment. Transparency is also key. We need to understand how these systems make decisions. This is especially important when their decisions have significant consequences for human lives. Public trust will depend on our ability to integrate living intelligence ethically and transparently. The potential risks associated with living intelligence cannot be ignored. There is the risk of unintended consequences. Complex systems can behave in unpredictable ways. A system designed for one purpose might develop unforeseen capabilities or goals. Malicious actors could also exploit living intelligence. Imagine autonomous weapons systems with minimal human control, or consider sophisticated surveillance systems that erode privacy. Job displacement is another concern as intelligent systems automate tasks previously done by humans. We must anticipate these risks and develop strategies to mitigate them effectively before they become widespread problems. However, the potential benefits are equally significant, if not greater. Living intelligence could help us solve some of the world's most pressing problems. Think about tackling climate change, curing diseases, or ensuring global food security. These systems can process information and find solutions beyond human capacity. They can enhance human capabilities and creativity. The key is to balance the pursuit of these benefits with a clear-eyed assessment of the risks. It requires a proactive approach to governance. We need to establish safeguards and ethical guidelines to ensure that living intelligence serves humanity's best interests, fostering progress while protecting our values. Navigating the future, the imperative of responsible development. Living intelligence is not just another technological advancement, it is a transformative force. Its ability to blend artificial intelligence with biology and sensory input creates systems with unprecedented potential. These systems will learn, adapt, and evolve in ways that we are only beginning to understand. They promise to reshape industries, redefine our interaction with technology, and potentially alter our understanding of life itself. The scale of this change means we cannot afford to be passive observers. We must actively engage with its development. The future it brings will be one we collectively shape through our choices today. Understanding the complexities of living intelligence is the first crucial step. This is not just a task for scientists and engineers. Policymakers, ethicists, business leaders, and the general public all need to develop a foundational understanding. We need to grasp how the AI, biotech, and sensor components interact. We must appreciate the implications of systems that can learn and evolve autonomously. This education is vital for informed public discourse. It allows us to ask the right questions and make sound judgments about how this technology should be developed and deployed. Without this understanding, we risk making decisions based on fear or hype, rather than on reasoned assessment. Proactive guidance and thoughtful regulation are therefore essential. We cannot wait until problems arise to react. We need to establish ethical frameworks and safety protocols now. This involves international cooperation, as living intelligence will be a global phenomenon. Standards for data privacy, algorithmic transparency, and accountability must be developed. We need to consider how to ensure equitable access to the benefits of this technology. Robust testing and validation procedures will be necessary before widespread deployment. The goal is not to stifle innovation, but to channel it in a direction that aligns with human values and societal well-being, ensuring a positive future. Ultimately, the journey with living intelligence is one that requires careful stewardship. The power inherent in these systems demands a high degree of responsibility from all stakeholders. By fostering open dialogue, encouraging interdisciplinary research, and prioritizing ethical considerations, we can navigate the challenges and harness the immense potential of living intelligence. The aim should be to create a future where these advanced systems augment human capabilities, solve critical global issues, and contribute to a more prosperous and sustainable world for everyone. Guiding this development wisely is one of the most important tasks facing humanity in the 21st century.